This is the funeral of an oil tycoon. His children show no sadness. They look happy instead, because they are about to split the inheritance. The eldest son scatters ashes on the coffin. The sound of sports cars fills the cemetery. The ashes are blown apart by the wind from the engines. A rich third generation arrives at the graveyard. He steps out wearing sunglasses and smoking a cigarette. A group of friends follows behind him. Relatives are very upset. No one expected this young man to inherit such a huge fortune. The old man started as a poor farm boy in Texas. He became a business tycoon through hard work. But his family relationships were a failure. His children only knew how to take from him. Right after the funeral, the family begins dividing the estate. The eldest son receives $6 billion. The second daughter gets a cattle ranch. Others only receive ordinary assets. After the lawyer reads the will, everyone is angry. But nothing can be changed. Only the grandson Jason shows no reaction. He believes he will not receive anything. Jason lost his father when he was young. He always believed his father's death was connected to his grandfather. The lawyer calls Jason aside. He tells him his name is in the will. Jason says he does not want to be involved. The lawyer says the grandfather left a special arrangement for him. There is a unique gift prepared for Jason. He must complete a series of trials to obtain it. Jason must finish multiple tasks. If he gives up midway, he gets nothing. The lawyer hands him a plane ticket. He is told to go to the first trial location. Jason does not want to participate, but his girlfriend tells him there might be hidden wealth. Jason finally agrees to go. The next day he leaves with only a small bag. He thinks he will fly first class, but the ticket is only economy. He is forced to sit in a normal seat. He arrives in Houston. He expects someone to pick him up. Instead, an old man wearing a cowboy hat arrives. The old man takes him in an old pickup truck. He tells stories about the grandfather's past. Jason does not care. They drive to a remote farm. The old man tells him to begin the first task. There is no internet and no comfort on the farm. Only basic clothes and simple living conditions. At 5 in the morning, the old man wakes him up. He uses a shock device to force him out of bed. He takes Jason to the edge of the farm. He tells him to dig holes and plant wooden posts. He says each post earns $1. There must be one post every 2 meters. The old man drives away. Jason refuses to work at first. He lies down and does nothing. During this time he begins to adjust to farm life. He slowly enters a physical labor routine. Jason struggles with this new lifestyle. On the first day he refuses to work completely. He also gets no food. The next morning at 5 he is woken again. He is taken back to continue working. He begins to realize this is part of the test. He reluctantly starts working. At first the posts are uneven. The old man removes all the crooked posts. He makes Jason start over. Jason slowly understands he cannot be careless. He wakes up on time every day. He begins to dig and plant seriously. He gradually finds a rhythm. His body adapts over time. Farm life becomes routine. He repeats the same work every day. He learns to persist and complete tasks. The number of posts keeps increasing. The alignment becomes more precise. The old man rarely speaks. He only observes Jason. After some time the farm is filled with posts. They form a straight line stretching far away. The old man nods in approval. He then assigns workers to continue the project. Jason prepares to leave the farm. He thinks the trial is over. But the old man says work never ends. Jason is sent to the airport. He still thinks this is only a stage. Back in the city he asks the lawyer about the gift. The lawyer says the first gift has already been given. It is the meaning of labor. Jason refuses to accept this explanation. He thinks his time was wasted. He returns home, but he finds his house completely empty. All furniture and belongings are gone. Only the empty structure remains. He checks the garage and finds his car removed. He realizes all his assets are gone. His credit cards no longer work. He tries contacting friends for help, but everyone refuses to answer. All his old friends disappear. He goes to his mother, but his mother refuses to take him in, because she fears losing her own wealth. He is forced to leave. He begins living without a home. He wanders the city. He looks for places to rest temporarily. His living conditions become worse. He still refuses to find a job. He relies on old habits. Later he meets his girlfriend in a restaurant. He still orders expensive food, but when he pays his card is rejected. The waiter tells him his account is inactive. He is forced to face reality. His girlfriend changes her attitude. She eventually leaves him. Jason tries to explain but it does not work. He is abandoned again. He contacts old friends, but no one helps him. Some even hang up immediately. He loses all relationships. He goes to his mother's door again, but she does not let him in. The lawyer warned the family not to contact him. She can only refuse him. Jason becomes completely homeless. He stays in parks. He treats the park as his resting place. Even other homeless people push him away. He tries to resist but fails. He slowly accepts his situation. He wanders the city, until he meets a girl named Emily. The girl notices his condition. She talks to him. Jason proposes a deal. He offers companionship in exchange for help with the lawyer. He promises to take her to an amusement park. The girl agrees. They go to meet the lawyer together. The lawyer examines their relationship. He asks if it is real. Emily answers carefully. The lawyer is not fully convinced, but he does not stop them. He gives Jason a letter. Jason thinks it is the next inheritance step, but it is not about money. It is a new task. He must use the money he earned to help someone in need, or complete something meaningful. Jason begins to think about who to help. He remembers the homeless man, but the man runs away when he sees him. He follows and discovers the man stole a bag. The bag belongs to Emily's mother. He opens it and finds medical bills. The bills show Emily has a serious illness. He rushes to the hospital. He sees Emily resting in a hospital bed. Her hair has fallen out from treatment. He leaves the bag and walks away. He meets Emily's mother outside. She explains the treatment is very expensive. The family cannot afford it. Jason wants to pay the bills, but the mother refuses. She does not want her daughter to be used. Jason leaves the hospital. He finds people arranged by the lawyer. He pays part of the medical costs. Then he completes the remaining amount. The lawyer confirms the task is done. He does not ask about the source. Jason receives approval for this stage. He continues waiting for the next test. He is asked to face family matters next, and the past he has always avoided. He is told to go to South America. This is where his father died, and where his misunderstanding began. Jason hesitates but still goes. In South America he meets local villagers. The villagers respect his grandfather. They say he built a library there. He helped many children learn to read. Most books in the library have been borrowed. The villagers hope he continues the project. Jason finds letters left by his grandfather. The letters describe past events. He also finds a letter he wrote as a child. It expresses his wish for family unity. Jason begins to understand the past. He stays to restore the library. He repairs and replaces books. Life becomes simple but meaningful. Later an old man finds him. He says he was at the crash site before the accident. He is willing to take Jason there, but the area is dangerous. The journey is uncertain. Jason still decides to go. He drives into the mountains alone, but he is stopped by a guide. They enter the jungle together. They reach a plane wreck. It is the crash site of his father. The guide tells him the truth. His father left the family voluntarily. The grandfather was not responsible. The crash was caused by mechanical failure. Jason learns the truth for the first time. His misunderstanding is broken, but armed men appear. They are captured and taken to a camp. They are held in the mountains. No rescue arrives for a long time. The captors consider abandoning them. In chaos they escape. Jason and the guide run through the jungle. They finally reach safety. Back in a safe place Jason changes emotionally. He rethinks everything he believed. He realizes many judgments were wrong. Back in the United States Emily waits for him. They reunite at the airport. Their relationship becomes stable. Jason organizes his grandfather's letters. They are full of regret and love, and hope for his growth. Jason begins to understand the intention. He no longer focuses only on money. He thinks about responsibility and helping others. He visits Emily in the hospital. He learns her wish is to experience a real Christmas. Jason contacts the lawyer and Gus. He prepares a celebration at the farm. They build snow and lights. Emily finally experiences a real holiday. She feels happiness again, but her illness continues to worsen. Jason faces reality. He decides to use his inheritance for good. He creates a charity organization, named after Emily. It helps families with illness. The lawyer announces the final will result. Jason inherits the entire fortune, but he cares more about meaning. He completes all the trials, and completes his transformation. In the end Emily passes away, but her influence continues. Jason continues charity work. He brings change to more people. He finally understands wealth. It is not about ownership. It is about impact and purpose.